Hello, hello, hello! We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, and then we'll hop into the game. Yes, I am live today after... I guess I've technically only missed 2 streams. Sundays, which, when was the last time I didn't miss... A Sunday Animal Crossing one. So we didn't have a SubRequest Sunday stream for this past Sunday, so caught up on those. So I really only missed Sunday morning, and that I always miss, and then yesterday. But we're back today. I guess it just feels like longer because of the fact that I don't stream Saturdays. But anyway, so yeah, it's Tuesday, starting with some Animal Crossing, and then going to be doing some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild afterwards. So without further ado, let's just hop right into the Animal Crossing. And see how things go. Trantor, October 4th, 3:31 p.m. I didn't need to fix the clock on my Wii again soon. Yes. Rick. Okay. Let's go. Let's go Nintendo. Okay, I think... Was it raining last time we were playing? It might have been, in which case we will have gyroids out and about. But first things first, let's see if we have any new villagers off of the list. Well, what do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. We have 15, which is the max. But I don't know if we're going to have someone new at random. Probably just someone new from Meltwork 4. Samson. Pretty sure we already had Samson. Tom, Amelia, Octavian, Cupcake, Lobo, Mallory, Rolled, Nibbles. Nibbles moved here from Meltwork 4. Yes, I remember that. Ellie, Rolf, Penny, Lucky, Coco, Rosie. Yeah, so I think we just have Nibbles, who's new from Meltwork 4. We don't have anyone that's like just new at random. Either way, we don't have anyone off the list, which is the really relevant thing. But all of that being said, because we don't have anyone that's new at random, just somebody new from another town, we should get somebody new at random later when we travel to another town. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, Skull of a Plesiosaur. Hey Goop, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Torso of Mammoth. Nice, nice. And Skull of an Apatosaurus. All dinosaur... Well, I was about to say all dinosaur parts. Technically, neither the mammoths or the plesiosaur are actually dinosaurs, but all, like, parts of larger fossils is what I mean. None of the, like, the small ones, like the dinosaur egg or track. Hey, Aniki, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? We have Liz moved to UES. Tom Nook with stunning exotic wardrobe. It's going good. Just waiting for your second GameCube controller to get here. Nice. HRA. Oh, right, because I have junk in my house. And oh, Prince just moved away. Right, because Nibbles moving in, forced to move. That makes sense. But yeah, my house has some junk in it because last time we played was the last day of September, so let's see, this is empty. Yeah, so Nooks was having the raffle, so I couldn't sell anything. Doing good. Played an indie horror point and click it earlier, which was fun. Nice. What was the game called? I probably haven't heard of it. I don't really follow horror games generally, but maybe. Yeah, we didn't have anything left in here that we needed to... Okay. Need to figure out somewhere else that I want to be storing these clothes. So let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 times, well, 8 times 4, because there is one more that would in theory go here. So 8 times 4 is 32. Okay. That's the thing I was curious about. God, I was thinking about that the other night. Earthworms. Yeah, haven't heard of it, but hopefully you had fun with it. When it's sold, then trade a lot of your old gaming stuff. So you have a Wii games, DS, and a bunch of games coming. Nice. Okay, what do we all leave? Let's see here. Grab this. This. Leave the rest out for now. I'll sell the other junk later. I just don't want to have my inventory full until while I'm doing my exploring. September 30th, yeah, we played then. We found the pitfall. That's all well and good. I'm just realizing also the grass is like more kind of brownish now. Ooh. Does that mean the weeds are going to blend in more? And does that mean buried stuff like fossils is going to be easier or harder to find? I don't remember. Find out quick soon enough, I guess. Because actually that reminds me, if I recall correctly, the last couple times I played, I only found 4 of the 5 fossils, so there is presumably one somewhere in town that is decently well hidden. So any particular games of interest that you have coming for the DS and Wii games? Obviously, if you have a lot, I don't expect you to list them all out. Animal Crossing and Animal Crossing City Folk on... Yeah, GameCube and City Folk on the way. Nice, nice. Ooh, fossil number 1. Tons of fun. That's probably not the fossil we missed, though. That's kind of a fairly easy to notice one, in theory. But you never know. Sometimes I miss the obvious. Some kinds of obvious things I frequently miss. But that's neither here nor there. Harold. Yes. Just hanging. Ooh, so hungry from seeing the harvest. I mean, it is autumn, yes. Like, autumn started, like, a week or 2 ago. Also excited to play this Naruto fighting game that you ordered. Nice. I have very little experience with Naruto. I know that it's an anime that exists, and I assume it's based on a manga. Although I don't even know that for certain. I don't think I've ever watched it. I don't know why. I guess I definitely know some of my friends have watched it, but yeah. For the GameCube. Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh. Ah! Only 6 bags. That's my bad. I was not properly positioned at the start. There's really a big difference because, you know, the first 3 are 100 each. Next 3 are 1,000 each. Now, the 7th one, the one we missed, is 10,000 each. You can also get an 8th one, but you need good feng shui in your house. Or... basically, you need good financial luck, either from feng shui or from, like, Katrina. Not the hugest fan yourself, but the game looks fun, only $13. I mean, $13, like, it's hard to go wrong with for $13. That's rough, yeah. It's not a really big deal, because, like, you know, it's not like... In the grand scheme of things, you consider the fact that my, like, savings account in Animal Crossing is, like, $250 million bells. Like, 10,000 barely registers, but... Yeah. Uh-huh. Nope, can't get Sahara's carpets at Tom Nook's. Never mind, yeah. See, like, I don't... Part of it is the fact that, like, I don't go with drawing bells, because my whole goal is, you know, maxing out the savings at, well, $1 billion. 999,999,999. I'm a quarter of the way there. So I don't withdraw money except for the purposes of buying turnips. So it is still nice when I do get more money from stuff like this, just so that I have a bit more spending money in the short term and such. Is Nibbles around? Oh, not it right now. Okay. Nibbles not about. Wii Sports, Wii Play, two Wii remotes with sleeves, the console, and a nunchuck, all for $70. Yeah, that's decent. I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly what the prices are on those, because I've had my Wii since launch. I got my Wii first day it came out. And still have it, but... Still, I think that sounds good. Yeah. Wii Sports is fun. Wii Play is fun. Console and controller go for about $70 right now. Okay, okay. Oh, hey, here's Nibbles. Okay, so... Yeah, Nibbles did move here from Eltor 4, and apparently we never met this version of Nibbles before with Rick. And Coco. 3P. I hate when they accuse me of oversleeping just because they don't see me until the afternoon. No, I've been awake since 2 a.m., Coco. 2 a.m. Which is also not healthy, but for the opposite reason. But that's because I was working at 4 a.m. and I had to walk to work. And again tomorrow. And, well, Friday I probably won't have to walk, but... I guess. Yeah, Coco, get with it. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm hoping go back to 5 a.m. shift. I know, like, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., it's only like an hour difference. But it's an hour difference that really affects me. Okay. But yeah, I think this week I just have so many hours of work because of the fact that, for anyone unaware, this weekend is Canadian Thanksgiving, so... You know, which is one of the busier holidays for grocery stores, and especially the produce department of grocery stores, which is where I work. So everyone in the department has a lot of hours this week. Okay. Gonna be lurking while you food. No worries. How happy Canadian Thanksgiving. I mean, I'm not really doing anything for Thanksgiving. But thanks for the well wishes. What am I doing? Ah. Checking, even though I don't have turnips, 70 bells, that's fine. I wouldn't be selling them for that even if I did have them. Sure thing, yeah. Ooh, 9532. Ooh, my roof is still pink, right? Do we have... no, black paint. We'll leave it pink, I don't really care. I just want a red. I don't mind pink or anything, I just want my roof to be red. my main character's roof. I have multiple characters with a variety of different roof colors. Okay. Ooh, clothing. Houndstooth tee and ski sweater. Family never does a huge Thanksgiving because of one reason. Your birthday is always like 3 days before. Yeah, that would make sense. Ski sweater. Nah, we're sticking with the cherry shirt. That's my background. Yeah, I'm not sure if... Well, I mean, I know some of actually... I think both my aunts from BC are out here visiting. But I don't know if we're doing a big family thing. I haven't really been to any, like, big family, things since COVID started, so... Just hanging. Sahara. A few villagers have been talking about Sahara already. Your mom's birthday is on Christmas Eve. Oof. your family just has the holiday birthdays apparently. This might be the fossil I was missing, but probably not. Fossil number 2. How about you? I have family around 6. Yeah, see, my immediate family is 5 of us. My parents, myself, and my 2 brothers. But for, like, extended family, because each of my parents had 6 siblings. Yeah. And now each of them are, unfortunately, down to 5 siblings. But it's still, and then various aunts and uncles, of course, a lot of them have their own kids and such, so you only have one cousin. Yeah, see, I don't even know. Okay, on my mom's side of the family, let me think here. 4, 5, 6. I think it's 10 on my mom's side, 10 cousins on my mom's side of the family. On my dad's side, be 3, 7, 13 cousins, and then also various cousins on both sides of the family also have kids as well, so that I couldn't even tell you the number. Heck, one of my cousins on my mom's side, I stopped keeping track of how many kids she specifically has. Yeah. Oh, Penny's thinking of moving? That's too bad, I like Penny. It's too much family. I mean, Mennonites often have large families. It is what it is. But then, of course, I myself am, unlikely to ever have kids, so that at least, is one place where the family tree won't be continuing. But I mean, like I said, plenty of other cousins that are having continue. Maybe my brothers, I don't know. Both of them are single right now as far as I know, but you never know what might happen in the future. I think I saw Rolf going inside. I did. I like Rolf's house. Hey, Rolf. Just me. No snake oil selling here today. Huh? Yeah. Found, what, 2 fossils so far? Both were in the first quadrant. 2 fossils in the first quadrant. Which bodes well, but I don't know. Oh, weed. So half-brother, he sells marijuana and got in trouble recently for doing illegal shit. Him and you've never been close with it. 16-year age gap. Yeah, that's a bit of a age gap. Like with my brothers, it's so that's my brothers are, you know, full brothers, not half brothers or anything. But yeah, my brothers are, one of them is about 2.5 years younger than me, and the other is 5.5 years younger than me. So not a huge age difference. Anything lost? No, nothing lost. So, I'm saying so many weeds, obviously it's so many weeds because we played Animal Crossing last on Friday, so there's weeds for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and of course today. Your sister is 2 years older than you. Ah, yeah. Okay. So if anyone ever sees any fossils or anything buried that I miss, feel free to point it out to me. Like, I am perfectly fine with people helping me out in that manner. I think we saw everyone from that side, yeah. Okay. So I like to just randomly check there, because that's a place where if stuff is hidden, you don't really see it. Sister, you've never been close either, because she kind of hates you. That's unfortunate. Ooh, this could be one that I've been missing. This one very much blends in. But never mind, that's a gyroid. That's new because it was raining last time. So that's not the one I was missing then. But is this, speaking of things that we're missing, is this one that we need for, not Jake's house, for Jonathan's house? Where we're collecting Mega Lullaboid. No. So this one we can just sell. Might as well keep this up. Now though I'm concerned, if we're already across the river and we've only found 2 fossils and 1... See, only finding 2 out of 5 fossils wasn't so bad. 2 out of 5 fossils and none out of 3, 0 out of 3 gyroids on the other side of the river. That seems sketchy. I feel like I've probably missed stuff. Like, obviously it's possible that I haven't, and that there's just like a bunch of stuff over here yet. Me too. Uncle's an uncle by blood, but him and you are pretty close. You always hang out. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't think, but I'm gonna just do another one over here just in case, because no, nothing buried back here. I'm glad I figured that trick out for zooming in like that, just by... Obviously I knew like if you dig something up, you zoom in like that, but for the longest time I never thought of, hey, I could just bury something to do that, to force zoom in. Hey, Amelia. Live 6 hours away, always visiting. They always visit, it's pretty scenic, cool drive. Oh yeah, 6 hours is a decent length of time, but, you know. Let's good that you do still manage to visit. How are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. That's right, it is. Cupcake. Be right back. There's a lot of beeping inside your house. Okay. Have to enjoy life more. Understood, Cupcake. Understood. I will try. I will put more work into living my life so I can enjoy it. Wait. Okay, seriously, we're into the final quadrant. We found 2 out of 5 fossils, both of which were in the first quadrant, and 1 out of 3 gyroids, which was in the third quadrant. And that's all we've found so far. Well, the buried stuff. We obviously did also find the money rock, but no glowing spot. Where I thought the delivery guy was here, but there wasn't anyone inside. Huh. Ooh, pop quiz. Gorgeous prize. Which is the following is your favorite? You seem like you're into New Year's Eve. Incorrect. Uh-huh. Well, I guessed wrong. But I mean, whatever. I had a 1 in 3 chance. Octavian. Loafing about as usual. So, I have a job, Octavian. Do you have a job? Talk to me. Oh, weed. I didn't see that weed. Yeah, how are we almost on our exploration of the village and still have so much stuff left? We still have to find a glowing spot, 3 more fossils, 2 more gyroids. Hey, Samson. Has anyone seen anything buried that I've missed? Because I'm like 99% certain I've missed stuff. Okay, well here's something. Gyroid or fossil number 3, just for me. Oh, and here's the glowing spot. Okay. And glowing spot I don't normally miss outside of winter. In winter, it's definitely easy to miss because it, like, the glowing can very much blend in with the white of the snow. Oh. Fossil number... no, gyroid number 2. Mega Quasoid. Okay, that's one we can just sell. Tom go inside. Oh, Tommy boy. Yes. Yes, he did. Just me. How are you sure you didn't invite me? Uh-huh. I don't know if he I don't know. It seems like he invited me. super hyped to play this. It would have probably been here a couple days with the seller shipped to 3 days after you bought it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I always, when I buy stuff online, just kind of... I mean, if it's through, like, say, Amazon, but that's, like, for new stuff, obviously not for a used game you're not buying. You can buy it on Amazon, but a used game you wouldn't be buying through Amazon. But anyway, through Amazon you can generally expect it to arrive when it says it will or sooner, in my experience. But buying from, like, eBay sellers or random sellers on Amazon or stuff, I don't need, when I buy stuff, I don't like expect it'll be here by a certain time. It's just like, okay, it'll get here when it gets here. Huh? Is this fossil number 4? No, final gyroid. Yep. Mini gongoid. Okay. So all the gyroids that we can just sell. So we did find all 3 gyros, but we only found 3 fossils. So we found 2 fossils in this quadrant. It's not surprising since it's the largest quadrant. 1 fossil in this quadrant. Nothing in those quadrants. My guess, though, there's another one in the first quadrant. Because I'm thinking the one that I missed last time is probably still around, and I think last time I managed to have no fossils in the first quadrant, so my guess is still that there is one somewhere in the first quadrant here. Probably the other one is maybe in this quadrant. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be that you're probably more excited for Wii Sports fighting and boxing than Animal Crossing City Folk. I mean, you know, whatever you're excited for. You're excited for something, so that's the important thing. Mail some letters. So we just have 3 letters to mail here. Wait, sword fighting? Is it Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort? Because Wii Sports doesn't have sword fighting. It does have boxing, but no sword fighting. I think Wii Sports Resort does. But I'm not entirely certain on that because I don't have Wii Sports Resort. Once again, you're just accomplishing your childhood dream. I mean, that's... You know, what else can we ask for in life? Let's get some more of the junk out of here to sell. Still have the one more random peach, but inventory's full, so sell this and then go grab that last peach. Okay. Did I see something around here? No. Time to get Wii Sports Resort next. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Wii Sports has boxing, bowling, baseball, tennis, and golf. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know exactly what Wii Sports Resort all includes. I want to get that one yet, eventually. Just a matter of when. So many games, so little time, so little money. Just gotta take it one step at a time. More excited for boxing now. That's good. Yeah, I very much enjoy the boxing one. I mean, I haven't played it in I don't know how long, but definitely I think in Wii Sports, I think my favorite was bowling, then boxing, tennis, golf, baseball. I think that kind of the order. Yeah. I was actually just talking with a coworker about Wii Sports today. Mainly we were talking about the golf, though, because I was mentioning about, like, the one... What am I doing here? I was mentioning how one time one of my brothers and two of our friends were playing golf. We're doing, like, the 9 holes in Wii Sports Golf. And we were all having, like, just, like, amazing games. We were all under par on the final hole, and then the system froze. It was, like, so heartbreaking. But, you know, it is what it is. Wii Play. Wii Play has a tanks minigame. It has fishing, something where you're riding a bull, I think. Has the Check Me Out, I think it's... No, is it called Check Me Out? No, Find Me. I don't know why I said Check Me Out. Find Me, which is like kind of a Where's Waldo type thing. Has the one where you're like lining the Miis up with like poses or something. And that one I played on stream a decent bit. See, because Check Me Out is WiiWare, or it's an app on the Wii or whatever, and that was why my brain was like something with me in the title, and then I'm like, no wait, it's Find Me. That's what it was called. Oh, it has table tennis, like ping pong. Oh, air hockey, that's right. Yeah, the Find Me, despite me getting the name wrong initially, was actually kind of my favorite one. I enjoy games like that, but also frustrating at times. Yeah. Tanks one was a lot of fun, but also frustrating at times. Oh wait, we should be, let's make sure I'm going to the right town here. Wii Sports Resort also has table tennis. Yeah, that definitely could be correct. What am I doing? Right, this. So we should be going to Unity. Yeah, Unity, awesome. Does good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, at some point I'll return to the whole what I refer to as the Mii series, because like a lot of people say like the Wii series, you know, Wii Sports, Wii Play, Wii Fit, etc. But I call it the Mii series because it also includes things like on the 3DS and now on the Switch as well that, you know, use the Miis extensively. So yeah. Can't remember what I'm playing next in that series though. Ooh, furniture. Barbecue. Who puts a barbecue in a tree? Yeah. Yeah, because Wii Sports, the original one I played back in the day, that one I haven't played on stream at all because, well, I beat it prior to stream, which was like, what did I count as beating that one? Getting all, I don't know. Because I know we play what I count as beating it was getting gold medals in all the games. Wii Sports, I guess, whatever the equivalent thing would be. Because yeah, Wii Play I did on some of them. Well, Wii Play I started playing pre-stream, so I had done some of the games, gotten gold already by the time I was streaming. But yeah, it's a charcoal grill and Hank Killawood. You would put it in a tree? Oh, charcoal. Yeah, well, because you're saying because he's all about propane. So I don't know that he put it in a tree, though. That seems like it would take a lot of effort. Okay, that's cleared out. Clear. Okay. Just need to clear out Starship, New York, Meltork 5, DSA, London, Toronto, and Mars. 7 more. Just wanted a picture of a gosh dang hot dog. I have not watched King of the Hill in such a long time. Never really watched it regularly. It was just like that was just something I would watch sometimes if it was happened to be on TV when I was looking for something to watch. Okay. We shall return from whence we came. Back to Trantor. That's the name. Porter is going to be the best man at your wedding. Good luck with that. Okay. I love him so much. Oh yeah. He's pretty cool. Is he in later Animal Crossing games? Because I know they don't all have trains, which is why I'm curious. But I'm just gonna bring up Wikipedia and check. Porter. Okay, so he missed out on Wild World and City Folk, but then he came back for New Leaf and New Horizons. And he's also in Happy Home Designer and Amiibo Festival. Because New Leaf had the train again. Ah, and then New Horizons can be invited to the roost. That makes sense. New Leaf also had a train, yeah. He's in all but Wild World and City Folk. He's not in City Folk either. Oh, right. Somebody should have moved out, and somebody else should have moved in. Oh, Penny moved out. That makes sense, right? She was talking about moving out, and Doc. Yeah, he's not in Wild World or City Folk, at least according to Wikipedia. He skipped over those two games. Doc, I'm pretty sure we've had, right? Yeah, we have had Doc. But he is still new, so let's go and say this version of him is still new. We've had a version of him before, but let's go say hi and introduce ourselves. Where's he? Down there. Didn't realize he was in City Folk. Ah, yeah. Doc, my good man. Yes, old bunny. What's up, Doc? I wonder if that's why they called him Doc, as a reference to the fact that Bugs Bunny always says, what's up, Doc? Definitely seems like a strong possibility. Okay. Like to sell this barbecue. Oh right, we need to buy some stuff, don't we? For Catherine's house. Never put two and two together. He's a bunny. His name is Doc. Yep. It's something I all feel like thinking about, like where some of the names come from. Like some are more easy, like Ellie, elephant, right? Like Rolf. I'm not sure. He's a tiger. But like, yeah. What are we doing? See my catalog. Let's go with the top. Let's grass model first. Excellent. Then a weed model. Yeah, Lobo is I think a word for wolf in another language or something. Definitely has a connection to wolves. Let me look that up exactly. Lobo. Ah, yeah, the Spanish and Portuguese word for wolf. Okay, what am I ordering? Weed model. Yeah. And we need a Pink tree model. And just a regular tree model. That'll be our 4 orders for today. And next time we'll order the track model and the train car model. And we're gonna, build a whole model town in Catherine's house. Felt paper and thick paper. Okay, we need to get another stack. Spooky. Oh, does that paper only come around in October, or is it more likely in October? Just wondering, because, we're in October. Daisy. Essay. How do I get all the models? 1 second. Let's go through the list here. Okay, so the 9 flower models, Cosmo models 1 through 3, Pansy model 1, 2, 3, Tulip model 1, 2, 3, you get on Groundhog Day, you get a random one from Tortimer. You can only get 1 per character, but, I have 18 towns with 4 characters each is 72 characters, so I was able to get them all. Dirt model... that I think you might just be able to get a random, like it might show up randomly at Nooks or other places. Same with the grass model. Weed model, I feel like you get a one of the holidays from Tortimer, I can't remember which. Pink tree model you get, I'm pretty sure from Tortimer during the Cherry Blossom Festival. Tree model, I want to say Nature Day. A lot of them are holidays, you get them from Nook. Or they're ones you can just get from Tortimer, not Nook. Get them from Tortimer at holidays. Snowy tree model, I'm not sure. Igloo model you can get from a villager in an igloo in winter, but it's very random. Snowman you can get from the snowman or from a villager in an igloo, one of the two. Tent model you get from a villager in a tent, camping in the summer. Track model I think is just a random. Locomotive model, that's definitely from some holiday, you get it from Tortimer, kind of which. Train car model, that I think just randomly shows up at Nooks. Miniature car, boys get that from Tortimer on Toy Day. Dump model, I want to say that's on Spring Cleaning, you get that from Tortimer. Well model, you get on one of the holidays, I don't remember which one, from Tortimer. Katrina's tent, I think that's from Tortimer on one of the holidays. Same thing with Market model. And police model. I think there's a police day, which is when you get the police model. Shop model is... that might be sale day from Tortimer. Taylor model, one of the holidays from Tortimer. Lighthouse model, one of the holiday. Oh no, Lighthouse model. In January, Tortimer will ask you to turn on the lighthouse every day, every evening for a week while he's on holidays, and if you do it, then he'll give you the Lighthouse model. House model is for... I think both House model and Manor model are for getting certain HRA scores. Museum model for getting everything in the museum. Station models. On your town day, which is a random day in July, Tortimer will give you a random station model. A lot of people used to think that it was tied to, you know, if you have station 15 in your town, you'll get station model 15. Nope, it's completely random. Which is why across my 18 towns, despite having all 15 train stations, I've gotten all station models except for number 10. See, it goes straight from 9 to 11. I'm missing 10, which I'm going to have to try some more next year. And that's all the models. Love the Lighthouse event. Yeah. There's also in February where Tortimer goes on holidays again for a week, and you need to try on the Lighthouse again. And for that, you get... chocolates. He brings chocolates back from his holiday. Oh, and there's one other model, because that's... So I'm missing station model 10, which there's one other model I'm missing. The other model I am missing is the post office model, which you get for maxing out your savings account at 999 million bell, or 999,999,999. And I am at a little over a quarter of that. Make it a pause at. Yep, once you max this out with 9 nines, just one short of a billion. Okay, yeah, because once you pay off your final debt in this game, you can use the post office as a savings account. But that's still a long ways away. Especially if I keep, you know, sleeping in on Sundays and not buying turnips. Don't think I ever did. I'm going to be honest with you. I know of one person in the world who has maxed out their savings account in this game without cheating. One person in the whole world. That's all I'm aware of. Obviously, there's probably other people that have done it and just haven't shared about it online, but it's not something... Because even with the turnip market in this game, maxing out that savings is a very time-consuming process. Yeah. Most people, like, when they're doing, like, say, 100% speed runs, they'll just use a code to get the post office model and a lot of other stuff. 100% speed run, like, a good chunk of it is just entering in code after code after code after code. But for myself, for my 100%, I decided, nah. I'm only using codes for the stuff that requires codes, which is still some stuff. Like, a lot of the stuff here, a lot of this Mario themed stuff, you can only get via code. Some of these NES games up here, you can only get via code. But other than stuff that requires codes, I'm not using codes. But speaking of NES games, let us go and do a round of Balloon Fight. Because one of the really ridiculous things I'm doing, as part of my 100%ing of Animal Crossing, is also 100%ing all 19 NES games within Animal Crossing, and also to ludicrous levels. Now, okay, I should not be It's weird. It's like the last 2 minutes didn't happen. I'm not dying on the second phase. We're just gonna pretend. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. They are part of AC. Yep. Exactly. First try. So in case you're wondering what exactly I count for 100%ing of this, so basically going through 256 phases, because that's when the phase number loops around back to 1. So yeah, I'm doing it deathless. Furthest I've got up to is phase... The first I got at all is phase 76. The furthest I've gone without dying is 67. Which is neat that it's like the same digits, just reversed. Most of the time, though, I'm like dying, you know, a lot sooner than that. And I mean, once I accomplish that, that's for this main single-player mode. There's still the 2-player mode and Balloon Trip. Although Balloon Trip is a lot more realistic, because Balloon Trip is just about getting the score to roll over. And I know people have got the score to roll over in Balloon Trip. I've seen plenty of videos of people doing it. I have no proof that anyone has ever actually gotten the phase counter to roll over in the main game. But, you know, doesn't mean nobody has, just I'm not aware of anyone having done so. And I'm not aware of everything. I'm not all-knowing. Last I checked, anyway. And if I was all-knowing, then I would know that I was all-knowing, so, you know. What? Okay, where am I? Bonus round. Perfect. The one really nice thing about this game, though, that makes this actually seem doable. So, there's one of those bonus rounds after every third phase. And if you get to a bonus round with just one balloon, you get your second balloon back. So even though you can't get lives back, you can, you know, get a balloon back. So you can, basically, you can heal a bit of damage, but you can't get extra lives. And that is one of the things that actually makes this feel like it might be doable someday with a lot of practice. Yeah. Phase 9. Yeah, and getting perfects on all the bonus rounds is not part of my definition of 100% for this. It's still something I try to do because, like, you know, I want to be getting perfects if I can. And plus also, if nothing else, like, it's good, you know. It's good to get me, you know, better, you know, the more I try to do that, the, you know, more practice I get at the flying controls and such. Okay, what time are we at? 4:30. Okay, phase 10. Yeah, just for everyone's aware, it is Tuesday, which means my mom does always bring me some supper on Tuesdays, at which point I usually go on break for a bit to eat said food. That'll probably be in 20-ish minutes, maybe a bit sooner, maybe a bit later, depending on various factors. Okay. Also, with balloon fight, you have to be very careful with the lightning. Because, like, these guys, you know, when they're flying around, they do, you know, they can take a hit. If one of these guys hits you, when your balloons, you can take out a balloon. Lightning is instant death if it touches you. Doesn't matter if you have both balloons. Which is why, especially as the further you get, because the further you get, the more difficult the game gets, you know. Enemies go faster, lightning goes faster, lightning spawns faster. So, further you get, the more you try to avoid being around clouds when you don't need to be. Because, obviously, when lightning comes out of the cloud, if it goes in the wrong direction and you're right by it, can be very quick death. There are times, though, of course, where it's safe. Obviously, if one of the clouds is glowing, you won't have both clouds glowing at the same time. So if one of the clouds is glowing, it's relatively safe to be by the other cloud. Similarly, if there can never be more than 2 lightning on screen at once. So if there's 2 lightning on screen, then the clouds are no more dangerous than any other area of the screen. And of course, like, I'm still obviously going by the clouds because I'm still trying to take out the enemies, but it's just like, don't just, like, you know, hover by the cloud like that, like what I'm doing right now. This early point, we're still relatively early, so it's still not too bad, but, you know, you gotta know where it's in each phase, in each level layout, where it's relatively safe, and kind of, are the green guys more dangerous? So, the green guys are kind of in the middle. So I know, like, the what is it, pink and yellow guys look very similar, but basically the yellow ones are kind of, the yellow ones have the best AI, the green ones are kind of, I say AI like it's NES, like, I mean, the yellow ones are the most aggressive, I should say. The pink ones are the least aggressive, green ones are kind of in the middle. And also, like, if a pink guy gets knocked down and you leave him long enough, when he gets back into there, he'll become a green guy, and then green ones will become yellow ones. Yeah. Well, at some points, weirdly, the pink ones, despite, like I said, being the least aggressive ones, they can actually be, at times, the most annoying. Because sometimes when you're, like, up top, the pink ones are more likely to stay at the level, so, you know, you sometimes have to, when you're at the top, you have to move down a bit, so they'll move down a bit so you can safely run into them. Whereas yellow and green are more likely to just move down otherwise. I can tell you're being more cautious of the green ones. I wouldn't say I'm actually being more cautious with any of the different colors so much. Might have just been that I was being more cautious. I don't know. Because I don't think I'm, like, especially more cautious. I'll, of course, use slightly different strategies just based on what kind of movements different ones will do, but... Ooh, we're not getting perfect. Missed 2 balloons on this one. That it? Yeah, that's it. Just 2 missed. 18. sip of my drink. Bounce against the edge there. Then get a nice clean climb. Nice, where they're all going down. See, that was a bit risky what I did there when that class started glowing. I really shouldn't have gone there. I mean, it was relatively safe because I was just directly above it. Because like when the lightning comes out of the cloud, it goes at an angle. One of the, comes out of basically one of the four corners, as it were. I don't think the cloud has corners per se, but like it comes out diagonally, as you can see. So if you're directly above or below it, as long as you're not too close. If you're too close, then even with it coming out at an angle, like, it might still hit you just because of, like, hit boxes and such. But being above or below is generally relatively safe. To the left and right, kind of as well, but slightly less so just because of the fact that with left and right you have the problem of it's harder to stay hovering at a consistent height. Like, you can easily, keep yourself from moving left or right. Up and down, you're kind of constantly, if you're not pressing something to move up, you're generally moving down, right? Ooh, that was... I'm surprised I did not lose a balloon there. Oh. That guy's going a bit too high up. Okay. Yeah, most of the time if you see me being more cautious, it's less... I mean, depending. Certain types of maneuvers will just be like me backing off so I don't, like, run into an enemy. But a lot of the time when I'm being more cautious, it's less about what the enemies are and more just about being aware of clouds and lightning and what can happen to me as a result of those. It's like right now there's 2 lightning on the screen, so no more lightning can come until one of the lightning goes away. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I also always try and be extra careful with screen wrapping because it's very easy to, accidentally, when you're crossing the edge of the screen to miss something that's happening on the other side. Way more intense than you were expecting. That could have gone badly if that lightning went down to the left, or down to the right. I would have been dead there. Yep. Ah, crap. I think we have a bonus round after this, though, so I just need to not get hit again. And then I'll get my balloon back. Yep. The nice thing is there's only like a total of 15 unique like level layouts. I guess 16 if you count the bonus round, but so yeah, so the first 3 are unique. Phase 1 layout is only seen for Phase 1, same thing with Phase 2 and Phase 3. But then Phase 4 through 12, those just keep repeating forever. So 13 is the same as 4, 14 is the same as 5, and so on and so forth. So as a result, I know pretty much all of the layouts. Although I sometimes forget to think about which layout is coming up. I mean, I don't always remember which number is which one, I suppose. This is one that I do remember, because this is like 7, 16, 25, which is where we're currently at. 34. And this one I remember because this is my least favorite layout. I like it when it's 7, because 7 you can, like... Damn it. 7 you can, like, take by climbing up, like, from this end, going up diagonally. You can just kind of take out pretty much all of them in one fell swoop before they have time to get into the air. But once you get to the later ones, you know, stuff goes faster. You know, they get into the air faster, you don't have time to do that. And it's just a very difficult level layout. That was me looking away from the screen for a second. This is going to be ending soon, probably. That death wasn't because of this being difficult layout, but that one there that we just had is also a difficult level layout, but for a different reason. That one, the last one, has times where lightning will, with some of the platforms, there are times where the lightning, I expect it to bounce off, and then it goes through, like, the edge, the corner or whatever of it. Or times where I expect it to go through, and then it bounces off. And that always throws me off. Or, well, not always, but often throws me off. That time there, though, was just because my own fault. I was glanced away from a screen for a second. And that's the thing. Sometimes that second is all it takes. Just like with driving. That's why you shouldn't be distracted while driving. PSA. Okay. So this is just a video game. I think it's just a video game. Can you imagine if this was like somebody's real life was just like flying around with balloons like this? Don't text in game. Exactly. Phase 28. I really wish, though, that, because what would make this a lot more doable is if my original theory on the phase numbers repeating was true. My original theory was that the phase numbers, because it's, you know, clearly it's a 2-digit number, that's what there's space for. My original theory is that after 99 it would loop back to, you know, 0 and then go to 1, right? Nope. After 99 it goes to A0, then A1, A2, up through A9, then B1, B2, up through... And it keeps going up till, like, what is it? P5, which is equivalent to 255, and then it goes to 0, and then back to 1. Oh. We'll get there one day, maybe. And if not, you know, it is what it is. Can't do everything in life that you want to do. There's not enough, well, at least I can't, there's not enough time. So, just gotta keep practicing at some of the things, and keep doing some of the things, and keep going until February 4th, 2089. Balloons. All the balloons. Oh, my mom hasn't texted me yet, and I do have... Okay. Just make sure I actually have volume turned on my phone. It'd be awkward if, like, my mom had texted me and I didn't notice because I had my phone set to silent. That was my bad. I thought I could push him back enough that I wouldn't be hit by the lightning, but sadly 'twas not to be. But actually, something that happened last week one day. I was lying in bed, I think I had a headache or I was tired or something. And then all of a sudden, at one point, just as I was getting up, I look at my phone. And I literally just, and my phone was set to silent. So this, I think, was one of the days probably Saturday or no, Friday. It was the day that I was working anyway. My phone was set to silent, I assume. And I looked at my phone, and then it was like, oh, I just literally just had a text. Oh, it would have been Friday. It would have been Friday. Yeah, a text from a friend that had, like, literally, if he had sent it earlier, like, it sent it an hour ago, I wouldn't have noticed it until then, because I wasn't looking at my phone or anything. But, and I had it on silent. It was probably Friday. Okay, are we otherwise done with Animal Crossing? Because, yeah, we don't have anything in the Gyroid. So we don't have anything to pick up with other characters. I know we still have, like, fossils. Remember, there's 2 fossils that you could not find today. So next time you'll also be paying really close attention as you're wandering around. Okay. I'll save. Oh, and there's my mom's text. So, we'll save and quit, and then just I'll leave it on the title screen so you have some Animal Crossing music while we're on break. And I'll probably be back in about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll switch over to Breath of the Wild. But for now, enjoy the Animal Crossing title screen. Where's my bomb break? There we go.
Nintendo. 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 Nintendo.
Hello, hello, hello. I have returned. So like I said, we're going to switch over to Breath of the Wild. So just switching over to that scene. I'm just going to be able to swap around cables and all that jazz. Which you might be like, why didn't you do that, while you were on break? But then the Animal Crossing would have suddenly cut off for y'all. And that's just my brain like, let's just quickly come back, explain. And yeah. So just give me a moment to do that.